One of my biggest takeaways from being a Trump White House reporter the first time he was in the administration I covered Congress is the big question in DC for years. Do you take Donald Trump literally or do you take him seriously? And I think the markets coming into this term were grappling with the same thing. Do we take every little thing that the man says literally, or do we take a step back and more structurally take his negotiating style seriously and not get hung up on the specifics? I would argue when we came into Liberation Day, we hit those April 7th, April 9th lows. That was the market early on taking him a little too literally, word for word. And there wasn't a whole lot of panic from the voices here on Wall Street. A lot of long-term investors said, if you loved NVIDIA when it traded at 141 down at 139, you love it now that it pulled back closer to 100. This is an opportunity to back in the truck and stick to those games of the long-term fundamentals. I think very quickly the market realized what many political prognosticators in DC have learned, which is maybe you take him seriously and not literally word for word. It's been incredible to me to watch the resilience of this market, the degree to which investors very quickly find the silver lining. We don't have those knee-jerk reactions quite as much now as we did in March and April, and I think that V-shaped recovery has been incredible, but a lot of questions about other indicators across the financial markets. Do we see that resurgence from the bond vigilantes? Does the dollar continue to push another leg lower? A lot of big questions about what happens next, but the recovery we've had now up more than 20% off those April 7th lows. We had a lot of conversations. No one wanted to catch that falling knife, but I think it's caught a lot of people by surprise how resilient the market's been, and maybe we've learned to not quite have that knee-jerk reaction to every little post on Truth Social and every single word the president makes when he talks to reporters.